Well, g'day everybody. So this is the first official press conference for two things: the Globe 580 Transat going from Lanzarote to Antigua, as well as a follow-on to the beginning of the mini Globe race, which is all the way around the world. So where did it all begin? It started about 15 years ago when I was sailing a 25-foot open boat, whale boat, across the Pacific, and expedition called the Talisker Bounty Boat Expedition. And we were recreating the actual journey of William Bligh after mutiny on the Bounty. Some of you will know that. And during the course of that 45 days at sea with no food, no water and all the rest of it, I was thinking, wouldn't it be good to set up a race in little plywood boats across the Pacific? And that sort of stuck in my mind. I was always interested in small boats. Then cut it to about 2018, when we were involved with the first 50th anniversary edition of the Golden Globe race, and I was realising this thing was burning in the back of my mind, and I thought we need to do it. So at the end of that year, we got together with a Polish designer called Janusz Mederski, and between us, came up with the concept of what we wanted. We developed the plans for the 580, and we released it in 2019, about 5 years ago. Okay, as a one design class. And also, the key objective for me, I wanted to race solo across the Atlantic. I'd followed all the first mini Transat races and also the first Ostars, the early Ostars. There was a 19-footer called William Griffin that went across, and I thought that'd be cool. So that was what was happening. But at the same time, having decided on the idea of crossing the Atlantic, I thought, why not go around the world? Because there was always the book from John Guswell that really inspired me many, many years ago, sailing Trekker around the world, the first little boat that did it. And so we threw that in the mix as well. And we announced that 5 years ago. We've now got 250 builders in 37 countries around the world. Actively, there's about 90 building boats to get into the water. We're expecting not quite half of those boats to be in the water by the end of this year, maybe 30, 35 boats sailing. And today we've got 12 of them here. This is the biggest fleet we've ever had. Show the fleet, Jane. There's 12 of us here, which is fantastic. This is the third running of the Transat race. The first was in 2021. There were 5 of us in that race. I was in there with my hull number 1, Trekker. I won the seniors division, which was easy because I was the only senior. Then we ran it again last year. We had another 5 boats going across, which was fantastic. And this is the third edition of the Transat. A few things happened this year. First of all, we now have Alma supporting the class. So the class is now known as the Alma Globe 580, right? They'll help us promote the idea of building little boats and doing amazing adventures. And we're also back for the third time here at Rubicón Marina. Now this is fantastic. It's just a great place to be, beautiful weather, great sailing conditions, half the Olympic fleet training here, in dinghies and all that, and a lot of around the world ocean boats come here to train as well. So beautiful marina, and we're happy to be here. The facilities are great, and you've seen the pictures and the videos. And so we're setting off on Saturday. Start is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. From the breakwater here. If you're local, you'll be on the breakwater to see what's happening. And it's a serious adventure. I mean, it's all a lot of fun, and I've got to say the vibe here with the entrance is just simply crazy, right? I'm not sure it's because you've got to be a little bit adventurous and a little bit unique to want to build a little boat like this anyway, but it's a fun time. But it gets very serious once they leave here. About 3,000 miles across to the National Sailing Academy in Antigua. Fantastic hosts over there as well. It's like the tropics and real Caribbean vibe sort of thing. A very famous yachting centre as well. A lot of sailing boats there, and I'm sure they'll be happy when they get there. But on a serious note, some people, when you say to them, you're going to sail oceans in a 19-foot plywood box, they say, you've got to be kidding me. Don't be stupid. It's reckless, all those sorts of things. All I can say is you have to stand beside one of these boats to understand what they really are. There's nothing like them anywhere in the world. They're built super strong. The sailors themselves have built their boats in the backyards and under tents and all that sort of stuff. They know every inch of the boat, or a couple of them have actually bought boats now, but they know the boats really well. They're as close as you can get to what we call Category O, or Category 0, in World Sailing Safety Standards. They have all the safety gear. They've done the medical training, they've done the survival training, they've done the medical examinations, and they've just done a trial run 600 miles from Lagos from Marina Lagos here to Lanzarote, and it settled them in. It was a learning exercise for them all, and I think they're all quite keen to get out there. The conditions going across, it's the classic trade wind route, sailing from Lanzarote to the Caribbean. A lot of rowing boats do it. One of our entrants has already rowed it, Jasmine. But it still can dish up some challenging conditions. Last year, in the second edition of the race, some of the entrants were getting 70 knots and, sort of 5 metre seas, 6 metre seas, but the boats handled it perfectly and the skippers had a ball. So stand by. It's a typical adventure with an unknown outcome. One of our entrants today, Niels, is only doing the transatlantic race, okay, only doing the Transat. The rest of them, if they're still up for it after they get there, are continuing on around the world in the mini globe race. And this is it. So here we are, Lagos to Lanzarote for the trial run. We're now in Rubicón Marina here, 3,000 miles across to Antigua to the National Sailing Academy. Big parties, and then it gets extremely serious because the entrance, and there'll be 4 more waiting for us in Antigua. Okay, 1 boat was qualified last year, so he's still waiting there. We've got 3 other boats arriving, 2 from America sailing down, and 1 that's shipped across from Australia. So there'll be 15 of the 580s heading across the Pacific, all the way across the Pacific, over the top of Australia, underneath Cape Town, South Africa, across to Recife, and then back into Antigua. Some of the real highlights, Vuda Marina is going to be a great stopover. It's a great place to be over here in Fiji. Cocos Keeling, a little island just here, is paradise, that's cool. In fact, all of the stopovers are quite exotic and quite fun, and some of the entrants are already planning bits and pieces. So that's really the essence of it. This is really a human story again. You probably know that we run the Golden Globe race and the Ocean Globe race and now the Mini Globe race. Quite unique to have 3 around the world races, but it's all about giving ordinary people, and I'm not saying anyone here's ordinary, but not the elite, These are real humans, and every one of our events really sort of looks at the human story. So the big difference of this edition of our Around the World races is that whereas the Golden Globe race and the Ocean Globe is retro and we restrict all the communications, all of these guys and girls can use anything they want. They're actually taking Starlink on their boats, they've got Iridium Go execs, they've got satellite phones, cameras, bits and pieces. They're all filing on their own social media networks. So yes, as an event, we will be promoting a lot of that, showing the videos and the photos for the next 15 months. It's going to be an epic journey all the way around. But you can certainly log on to the individual entrants. They'll be producing and filing all sorts of stuff. So remember that. The big stories, we'll try and capture them and get them out, but there's going to be a lot of fun backstories. They've all got their own story to tell, all ages, from different walks of life, different disciplines, careers and so on. But they've all got this burning passion to get out there and put themselves up against the wall. So I think that's probably enough to explain what's going on. You can hang on to the end of this. We're going to talk to all the entrants in a minute. Hang on to the end of this presentation and we'll give you I think it's a 3-minute video clip of the action and the arrivals of the boats coming in. So don't hang up yet. You've got to go through 12 people having a go and explaining who they are, what they are. I think we should start with to the starboard side here. Dan, you up for this? Here we go. You get 1 minute and then we'll just roll everyone through so you can meet them. Hopefully not for the first time.
Excellent. Thank you. My name is Dan Turk from Canada. I have, my boat is Little B. I'm super excited to be here. And I guess the first bit was back in the GGR 2018. Saw the Round the World racing and started following that. Jean-Luc Van den Heede. And I thought, wow, that'd be really cool to do something like that. But I was really intrigued when I saw this race and saw all the different stopovers and being able to do it with a big group and be exploring the world and seeing different sites and countries and all that kind of stuff. So I bought the plans, started building during COVID, and launched 14 months later. So it's been quite the journey. And now, amongst all my competitors, the community has been just great, and I can't wait to get back out in the water and race on.
Okay. Very good.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Harrison, hull number 88, boat is called Number 2. Yeah, I'm doing this because I like a challenge. I'm not actually a sailor, so it's been right from the start of just learning how to sail. And the idea of like the mini boats is just perfect because I think it's the nice mixture of like kind of the adventure side of it to actually having to do something a bit more professional as well. And I'm just really excited to get to Antigua again and keep going around.
Cool. Yeah, we're
Hello, I'm Kerry Harris, a British sailor. I have origami, hull number 47, that was very ably built by Peter Kenyon for the first transatlantic race. She's in great shape and ready to go. I'd like to thank Don and Janice for their concept behind this race. What a great opportunity for us to go around the world in these challenging boats. And a great team around us and the competitors. There's a great ambience and relationship between us already. And I'm looking forward to building upon that as we progress around the world. On that note, it's very easy to trivialise the first leg crossing the Atlantic when we're going further, but I've been across this ocean, I know what it can present, and we don't underestimate the challenge of this first step. And we're very lucky to have Niels with us as well, and obviously he's going to be competing very hard to win the first leg. I'd like to thank my family, Gilly, India, Freya, Theo, for all their support, and my sponsors, Harkin and Rooster, without whom I wouldn't have a boat prepared and ready and equipped. And also to all you who are viewing and supporting us. We'll try and make our coverage as interesting as possible and try and avoid too much repetition. And I want to close with the words of a very famous American Hawaiian adventurer, a lady called Audrey Sutherland, and she captured all her expeditions in the phrase, "Go simple, go solo, go now." Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Dan Turner. I'm an Australian, I'm from South Australia. I'm representing Adelaide and Port Lincoln, where I'm originally from. I was one of the first ever to purchase the plans. I'm hull number 5 and purchased the first week they came available back in 2019. And I've come from having no boat building skills whatsoever, and I remember back in the early days learning how to use planes and looking at YouTube clips and trying to figure out how I was going to build this thing through COVID. But it was an amazing experience, and over a period of 4 years built the boat in our driveway to a point where we couldn't even open our front door. But it was an amazing process, and I wouldn't be here without the support of my wife Nikki and my kids Ciara, Cameron and Valen. I launched in April this year. And it's been in a container coming over from Australia since July. It's only arrived literally about 2 weeks before the actual start of the qualifier in Portugal. But I'm here now, and I'm really excited to see what this journey holds. And thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, and I'll see you soon.
Hi everybody, my name is Pilar Pasanau. The name of my boat is Peter Pan. It's the hull 98. I am happy to be here. I don't build this boat. This boat was built for Severin Hammer. For me, it's a good job. Well done for this job. I go to be happy, feeling good in this race. In my target, my objective, my goal is only finish this etap, this Transat, and then if I can catch up sponsorship, I go to continuous. Thanks a lot.
Hello, my name is Christian. I'm from Germany, the only German builder in the fleet, and I always dreamt of doing a circumnavigation, and the best with a boat I built myself. And I really like the concept of the 580 from the start, although it's a small boat and it can be really challenging at times, as I experienced on my way here. I really like the idea, and I'm keen on going around the world in this boat. And I want to thank everyone who is supporting the class, and especially the people supporting me to get to this point. It was quite a hard time to get to the start line, and my boat Argo, hull number 103, is ready to race. And if someone else is dreaming about sailing around the world, do it, and do it now.
Hi, my name's Mike. I think I'm the oldest, and I'm trying to look old. But I actually turned 70 in about 3 weeks' time, halfway across the Atlantic, all by myself. So that'll be a first. So I've been following Don for a long time and his adventures, and I thought 3.5 years ago with my son, I thought, let's build 2 boats and have a go. So here we are. It's been a big journey just getting here, but we're very happy to be here. So I was actually last coming in, but I was actually following the others, just seeing what they were up to. But there's some very strong sailors here, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens on the race. But this time I'm going to be pushing a little bit harder, so we'll see what happens. But I'll be very happy to get to Antigua, put it that way. All right.
Oh, just hang on to it.
Hello,
Not
hello.
that long, short fame, you know.
Cool. So my name's John. I'm just running a bit late. I had to do my laundry, so I'm Mike's son, one of the crazy Australians. Yeah, long way to get here, so we're ready to go. So yeah, we've got a few little jobs to do, last minute things, but yeah, we've been working pretty hard. So can't wait to get across the Atlantic for my first big voyage. So looking forward to it. But yeah, very comfortable with the boat, the way it's performing. Nothing's broken, nothing's wrong. So yeah, all is well. Very, very happy. So hopefully the swell's not too big, and yeah, we'll get across the other side and ready for the MGR. So can't wait.
Cool. Yeah.
Hello folks, my name is Jacob Ziemkiewicz and I represent very explosive mixture of 2 rebel countries. I was born in Poland, but I live in Ireland, in the best city ever, Cork. So I drive my beautiful vessel, BB of Cork, number 185. So it's the first time I'm racing, and I'm racing against the nearly half professional sailors. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I like to say big thank you, because nothing of this will happen if I don't get such a big support from my friends, sponsors, and it's a big list to thank. So I think it would be better if I write it down and send on my Facebook. And I'm here to make a crack.
Okay, thanks, mate. Okay.
Hello, I am Renaud Stittelman from Switzerland, hull 28, and the boat is Capucinet. I'm so happy to be here. That's been now 2 years I'm sailing on the boat. I have built with Piotr, same as Don, and have the chance to get it quite early to test a lot of things on the boat. And now I'm a bit waiting for Saturday, but with all those skippers here all around, is a nice place, and I hope everyone will get a good sailing to Antigua. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, mate.
Hi, my name is Niels Kamphuis, sailing the biggest monkey, hull number 163. I'm from the Netherlands and very happy to be here. I had the opportunity to build the boat together with my father, which is a great experience, and got a lot of help with my good friends Reinder and Bas to get the boat ready, and now I'm here. Finally starting to do the Transat. I wanted to do that for years and years and years now, but this is the opportunity, and there's no reason to not to go. The only thing what can go wrong is myself, so the only one to blame. But that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna cross the ocean and have a lot of fun together with all the other competitors, because it's very remarkable how cool all these guys and girls are. It's good to be a part of this family, and really looking forward to have a nice rum and coke in the island of Antigua.
Thanks, mate. Last one, I think. I didn't count.
Hi everybody, my name's Adam. I'm sailing Little Wren, hull 170, and Little Wren started being built in my home of Northumberland in England in 2022. So yeah, without the support of my family and friends to keep me from going very insane over the 2 years of the build, I wouldn't have been able to get the boat in the water. So I had a really good experience sailing down from Portugal. I'm really looking forward to the Atlantic crossing. I think the boat's ready. I think I'm ready. I enjoy my sailing more the further I get away from land, so this is going to be a big test, but something I'm really looking forward to. And I'd endorse what everybody else has said. This is turning into a big family, and we're all having a good time and looking forward to having a cocktail or two in Antigua. Thanks.
Thanks, Adam. Okay, so that's the 12 that are heading out of here, and I hope you'll follow it along. Before we wrap it up, two things to do. One is, first of all, we love Rubicón Marina, and I just noticed Raphael here in the crowd. So I'll just I want to present you, Raphael, with the Globe Yacht Club Virgin. I'll just explain it. So first of all, thank you for everything that you've been supporting with us for the last 5 years or something. That's going to be yours. You hang on to that. The Globe Yacht Club has sort of evolved. It's a bit of a long story, but it's going to be actually put out there on the website later on. And the official launch of the Globe Yacht Club is going to be in Antigua, okay, before the start of the MGR. So this is our Burgee. It's got our Globe insignia on the top. It's got a sextant, because our other round the world races are by sextant, but this one's got all the GPS and you name it. The centre square of the St George Cross is actually gold for the Golden Globe. That's where it started. Then blue for the Ocean Globe race, which we just completed, and the orange represents the Mini Globe race. So we're just, we can't say enough about how important our hosts are, and your passion for us is really cool. So thank you very much. We love what you're doing and you having us here.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have the fleet here this year in this area, which looks much better. And since the beginning, we saw the potential of this event and how you love and the passion that you put in on all this. So I think that being in the middle of the route, being naturally in the middle of the route, we could help you, and we had to take that chance to be linked to this event and your event. So thank you very much for bringing your fleet here, and congratulations to all the participants, because it's amazing how they start from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're growing.
So it's a big praise and congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, Raphael. That's fantastic. Stick around because we'll do a group shot in a minute. What I would say is we'll be back again here in 2026 with the next Transat, and it'll have a two-handed division. So we're going to have single-handers as well as two-handers in the little boats. So that'll be fun. Now, before we go into the video clip, we'll get everyone together here for a group shot, just the entrance and Raphael as well. Just for those that want to take photos as well. Just come in and do a huddle. Little ones at the front, or spot down there, and big fellas at the back. Squeeze in. Come in, John. Get in. It should be, everyone's at it? Okay. So everyone's smiling. Yeah. Okay.
Get back up again.
3, 2, 1. Very nice.
Okay, now we've got to have an animated one. Hands in the air, thumbs up, do something crazy, you know what I mean? Just a whoa. It's always the shot. Okay. Huh? Yeah, no more naked videos. No, that's it. There's a few naked sailors getting ready. So now, don't hang up yet. The video will run. Jane's going to press the button there, and you've got a 3-minute video about all our arrivals here. So thanks once again, Raphael. Fantastic. We love Rubicón Marina, and good luck, everybody. See you out there. Yeah. Cool.